Bam. So, whoa. Oh. Is it working? Yes, looks good. So, as the title is saying, today we are going to build the Prusa MK3S. I purchased it as a kit and I don't know if I will finish it today or if I will abort the stream and finish it tomorrow, but we will see how far we can come, and I will stick to the printed assembly instructions. Let's see. First of all, I have to sort everything out. What do I need now and what do I need later? Hey there. I hope the small little camera here will be more interesting later as we proceed. Guten Nachmittag. Genau, 4 Uhr, noch ist Nachmittag. So we got the PSU here. We will just put it on the ground. Some cable for the PSU. I think I will just have to start with the assembly instructions. It's been like 1.5 years since I assembled the MK2S. Now I got the MK3S. Somehow I'm sticking with the S. And last time I think I streamed over on Twitch was over 8 hours. I started early, like 12 o'clock, and finished it in the evening. As I have read, this one is much faster. Oh, yeah, well, with my setup it's quite hard because I only have a monitor right here, where's the chat, so I can read it, and the other one is in the back right there. You can't see it. I'm just showing it to you. Oh, somehow the camera feed from this camera is not working. I quickly have to check it. Be right back. Okay, it was working. You will now probably see my butt. Yeah, I have no tablet. My last tablet broke and I didn't purchase a new one, so let's see what's going on first with the camera. That's not a good sign, actually. Dun, 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 dun. Somehow it's not working. It took me like 2-hour preparation for the stream, especially for the audio. I checked everything and now it's not working. That's pretty unfortunate. Let's see. Hello. Nice. All right. I don't know what the issue was, but deactivating and activating it back again worked. So now you can see how is it looking. That's my setup, so not the best for an online manual, and I have to remind myself to look in the camera, not on my monitor right there. So I need to check where the tools are. I of course have some tools here, but if there are some tools included, it's like IKEA. You can use them if they are good. And because I have no special Allen keys, I will stick with those. Okay. Let's see. Step 1, tools, labels guide. Okay, I think we can skip this. Cheat sheet for the screws. Spare bag. That's a cheat sheet. High resolution images are online. Okay. I hope that I won't need it because I already did one Prusa MK3S assembly. If not, I will have to go to the computer, maybe. Let's see. Okay, some comments. Pro tip, inserting nuts. Tolerance. Okay, that's just some. I already ate the Haribos. That was the first thing. So opening the box, checking for the Haribos, eating them. Job accomplished. So we will start with the Y-axis assembly. Here are the tools. Step 2, YZ frame. Preparing the components. Okay, let's see. This is the picture. I've got the silver one. I have seen the picture on Twitter about the black one. I don't actually know what's the difference, but yeah, as Joseph Prusa said, when it's black, the sky is the limit. Okay, this one we don't need. These are the motors. Here is some Y-axis. I think I need this one. This is fasteners and electronics. Probably need some stuff from there. Which one is this? It's a heavy one. There's no label on it. Okay, this is a heat bed and a frame. I'm definitely looking forward to the heat bed because it's kind of annoying having a, how to say, rigid heat bed on the MK3S. You always have to scrape the parts off. I already damaged the heat bed and some parts in the process, so this is something I'm really looking forward to. Okay, now here we have the, for the Y-axis, the frame, and this is the big frame. It's actually quite light. Okay, throw away the box. Let's make some mess right here. Okay. The question is it just safer, more output of the PSU? But definitely, I think style is also an issue. That's why you can choose from the orange one or a black one. I prefer the orange one, the original look of the parts for the Prusa. Okay, let's see. We need this one. This is something we don't need yet. Let's put it right here and lose it later. We also do not need this and this. Can you actually see it? Let's make, you don't have to see my belly, I think. Here are the super sweet aluminum extrusions. We need this and these two. Oh, yeah, it's probably my internet. When I started it was okay. I set it to 3000 kilobits, I think it is. but my internet right here when we moved is not the best yet. I'm connected over WLAN, which is not good either. So is it already stuttering at 220p? Because below 720, yeah, I know it's not really good quality. It said it was all good. When I'm checking my upload speed, I have like 2 megabytes per second upload. Yeah, I know it's not good, but that's all I can get at the moment. Tools. M5 16 screws 16 times. Plastic parts, fasteners. What? Even with 144 it's stopping for milliseconds? That's not good. That is not good. I will check for a second if I can change anything. Optional features. No, my CPU is okay. I think it's really the connection. I have a cable connection, but it's slower. I will turn back on, but that might terminate the stream for a second. And I will check for low latency settings, ultra low latency. I will change the stream settings also, so it might be interrupted for a second now. Yeah, I'm using OBS. I have a display in YouTube where it says like stream is resumed and stream health is okay. It's saying it's green. It's a good indication if the stream quality is good enough. Whoop! Let's get back in here. Yeah, let's see. Just let me know if it's bad again. But honestly, I don't know what to do then. Oh, I'm needing M5 screws. There, M5 16 right here. Okay, LCD XZ E axis, PSU, spare, extruder. This is a, oh, I don't need that. Don't need that. Do you really think autofocus does affect stream quality? Frames, it stops for milliseconds. Okay, just tell me if it's getting worse. I will have a look again, because YouTube is saying for me quality is okay. Usually it's good, but OBS is saying it's going from red to green. That's strange. So which y-axis? M5 16. Okay. That's really bad. For the future, I'm trying to have a LAN cable directly to the router. At the moment, I am connected to the router and the router is connected to another router. Ja, so sieht's aus, ja. Aber der Livestream macht halt auch keinen Sinn, wenn er immer so einfriert. Das ist dann auch blöd. Das verstehe ich schon. So, 1, 2. Yeah, I probably need that. Okay, that's the start basically. Let's look for Allen wrench. There they are. I will see if I have like an M5 one. This looks good. Yep. Your German is perfect. There wasn't any mistake. So no need to apologize. Okay, let's look at the assembly instruction. Which one is the front and which one is the back side? Okay. Are both sides tapped? Take the longer aluminum extrusions and place them next to the frame. Make sure the engraved Prusa logo on the frame top left is visible. There's nothing engraved, it's just a sticker. So probably a little bit outdated. Which holes do I have to use? This one. So, damn. Did you already build? This one is in the front. So my Mark III is like this. Ah, this is there's the engraving. Oh, all right. My bad. So there's the Prusa like this, and then you have to put in like them. Yeah, I just didn't see it because it's so bright here, because of the lighting. I thought like, okay, they mean the sticker. That's really my bad. But I probably will make another mistake during this build. This usually happens. Let's see if I use the right ones. And if this side is tapped also, so it doesn't really matter. And now they just turn it around, we just make it like that. Ah, okay. Both assembled or pre-assembled? The fun, yeah. I was more like, I want to save the dollars or the euros. But yeah, actually it's fun. I just didn't have time. I have the kit since 1.5 weeks now and didn't have time to assemble it. I really want to start printing on the Mark III, because the biggest point on the Mark II, which is annoying me, is the loudness. I'm running it since like, I think I got it mid 17, and I instantly turned into the silent mode because it's in the same room as I am while working, and the normal mode is just way too loud. Yeah, it's really awesome. And I think it's a good price point. Yeah, you have to invest some time to actually build it, but you're learning a lot, and I think it's 1,000 times safer than any Chinese kit. Okay. What? 3:30? No, I estimated like 6 hours for it as reading. I didn't watch the stream from 3D Maker Noob. Did he had any like power tools for the hex keys? Doing any I think you can save like, I would say 10% time if you're using automated tools because of all the screws. In regards to the Mark II, I don't know how much they really changed from the assembly to the Mark III. Well, yeah, the y-axis is pretty different because of the extrusions. It should be much faster. Yeah. His first printer actually, I think, was a Prusa, which is pretty good, because I think it's a good experience to have a first printer Prusa, because it's so good. Simply, it's so reliable. It has a decent print quality. If you're not into tinkering and just want a good printer, Prusa is, I think, the best start, really. But I also think he's making good business with all his printers on Malta. I think he has like the biggest print farm there. It's a good USP from a business point of view. So just tightening it. Good. So this is the front. Correct holes. I think I used the correct holes. the left ones. Now we are going for these ones. Mark 3 extruder should be much easier, but still pain. Don't tighten them up yet. They said it right here. Please tighten them up, so I just tightened them. Any reason? Okay, do you mean for the whole axis? Because if I'm going, it's like I'm going like for the car. If I'm setting the screws, I'm just barely tightening them, and if I have all 4 screws in, I'm going across. So I would make this one and this one. It's just the same as I'm doing like a car change, tire change. So if I'm screwing them in, I'm not tightening them completely. It's just tightening them completely at the end. Front and back plate need to go on it and be okay. If it's not level, we will have to unscrew them. I hope the sound is good. If the stream quality is not good, I hope the sound is good, because as said, it took me 2 hours to get a good sound. Okay. Audio is stable, picture not stable. Well, that really sucks. I cannot tell you anything else. Simply, that's bad. My table, ha! It's an IKEA table. So I don't know, but I think it's pretty flat. Okay, I'm just going for tight, not tight as you said. Okay, we have some wobbly wob in there. I think I know what you mean. Okay, I will loosen those. So I really don't know if my table is just a huge mess and it's not really leveled. Let's say what they say. Final check. It's very important that to have extrusions on the correct side of the frame. Prusa, long, short. Okay. Final check. Okay. No level is the next step after the plates. Ah, okay. So now they just tightening them and later they are leveling them. But don't forget to get the T-nuts before putting back plate. I have a silver one. Did they change something in the build, even with the PSU? By the way, thanks for the help, man. Really appreciating it. So there are just some warnings like final check, but I think I double checked it. The silver PSU needs the T-nuts and the upper auto slot. The black PSU on the side. Okay. Let's see. Next one is okay. Here are the T-nuts. Next one is with the T-nuts. I think this is what you are meaning, I guess. Front plate, rear plate, right here, M516. These should be the last ones, and PSU holders. Okay. The PSU holders, I saw them somewhere. One, two. Or with a torque range, 4.5 Newton meter. I don't have a torque range right here. Okay, front plate assembly. This one is on the bigger side. This one should be this. Okay. Rotate the frame with longer extrusion towards you. Place the front plate on the extrusion. Don't tighten it yet. I would guess these T-nuts are on the back plate. Yes, okay. But it's actually shown right here. Ah, you mean in the online assembly, but in the printed one you have a picture like put them in right here, and then you have to screw the 4 pictures. So I think you cannot really miss them if you are sticking very close to the printed one. I don't exactly know in detail the online one, but this one is really looking good. So a huge plus here, better than IKEA probably. Okay, I'm right here. Yeah, sure. Thanks for the notification, because even if you have like a printed one, you are just overseeing them. I think in the beginning, when you start your build and you're like 100% focused, the chances are lower. But if you're like 4 hours in, it can totally happen. Nobody is perfect, and then you just you're just assembling your printer. You're halfway done, and then they are saying like, okay, fix your PSU on these nuts, and you say, what? Thanks. This is what I make from these printers. I have a Hypercube 3D printer, which honestly I'm not using anymore. I built like an i3 style printer out of wood. This was my beginning with 3D printing, and then used the parts to print the Hypercube printer. I don't know if you know it. It's a quite good design with a Bowden extruder, but I really had issues with the Bowden, and then I modified the Prusa i3 Mark II extruder to be mounted on the Hypercube, and then it worked really good. But I'm really looking for safety in printers, because I have them running like almost 24 hours at the moment, and I really don't trust my own build quality. I'd rather have like a printer like this one. It's tested, there are no failures out there. Yeah, well, maybe there are failures, but it's not like with the Chinese one where your house is burning down. And the Hypercube one is a good design, but as said, it probably is working really reliable, and it is, but I'm not trusting it. I modified a computer PSU to be used for the Hypercube and stuff like that, so it's just my brain. Yeah, the tool changer would be awesome. It's quite pricey, yes, but it's also cool that they offered it like a kit. It's not like a unit. If they sold like whole units, it would be a much higher price, I think. I think it's generally E3D wanted like a proof of concept for the tool changer, because it's opening really new possibilities with 3D printing. What I honestly really want is like an SLA printer, because of the print quality. I'm not sure, but I think it's over 1,000 euros at least, just for the kit, and then you have like to get rails and stuff. I would have to look it up. Yeah, you could buy like cheap rails and stuff, but you won't have the same fun. On my Hypercube I purchased I think from China and they really were out quite fast. £1,500. Yeah, that's too pricey. Okay, backside nuts. Let's do this. Nuts are in. Now we can add the plate like this. Now I see what you mean with the leveling, because the frame isn't touching the build plate or the ground plane actually, so you can level it later. Prusa bringing the USA into your home. Okay. I wish I had an electric one. This would be so much faster, but it's already faster than with the Allen key. Okay. I really think that this table actually is kind of flat because it's so thick. I don't think it has any bend to it or something. I don't know if you can see it. It's like an IKEA table, and it's like massive. It's really massive. Usually I don't trust IKEA, but I think this one is pretty level on this plane. I put the frame pieces there and there was no wobbling. I don't know if I have something flat. I can, you know, I can take a rod. I'll take a rod of 1 axis and see if there's any light under it. The rod should be pretty straight. Otherwise, the machine would not be working. Okay, plate assembly done. Now, y-axis geometry check. Flat surface, this is crucial. All the components are cut or drilled by machine for highest precision, but with uneven tightening it is possible to warp the frame. Using your hand, try to wiggle the frame side and check whether some corners are lifting or not. Let's see if we have a flat surface. Plop. Let's put this aside. Eight by M3 nylock nuts. Ooh, I might have M3 nylock. I think I have M3 nylock nuts, but I would need to get them. They are in the basement. This is looking really leveled. Really, there's nothing. Okay, it's not 100% leveled, but it's so minimal. It's really so minimal. I can it's like I can see the light all the way through in a constant way, which is kind of weird. It's probably a rod is not the best thing. Do you have there's also a nice video, cool way to check table flatness. So I think it's okay. It's leveled enough. The corners here. I think it's okay. It's really okay. I think there's nothing. My kitchen table is not flatter than this one because I've built it myself. I know it. It's like bent in all directions. Okay. Let's see. We just like put it right here and see if there's any movement. Okay, I think I can hear some movement. Probably. Okay, I can bend this piece. If I'm just touching it gently, nothing is really moving. It's just I'm bending the frame towards the extrusions. There's nothing moving. Just ensuring that it's really okay. I think it's okay. There's really nothing moving. It's not looking any imperfect in any way. I'm just checking that all screws are tight in case I missed one. And if not, I'm probably raging later because I was too lazy. No, but I really think it's okay. It's looking good. Okay, next step. Note, this step is optional for now. Mounting anti-vibration feet. I think these are the feet which are falling off all the time. I think I will do it in the end, otherwise I cannot rotate them easily. Hey there. Okay, step 12. How many steps do we have? Too many. Okay, step 12. Y-axis smooth rods holders. We need printed parts. This is extruder Y-axis. We need 4 times Y rod holder. These ones right here. I have to check where the camera actually is. Yeah, I won't put them on. I think this was something I saw from 3D Maker Noob, or was it like Tom? They weren't really satisfied with these anti-vibration foots. Can you tap each corner? Like here? If I tap it, really nothing is really moving. So yeah, no. Maybe. No, it's okay. It's really looking good. M3 by 10 screws. Probably my storage solution on the ground is not the best because I will lose some stuff. We have plastic pieces, M3 by 10. And the appropriate nuts. Great success. Oh, these are so small. I cannot use my screwdriver anymore. I don't have a smaller one. Nope. Now the fun part is starting. Too small. This one is it. All right. Ten, 8, 1, 2. By the way, there are nylock nuts. These are M3 nylock nuts. I don't know if you meant them. Yeah, 3D printing will change, I think. I honestly don't think that FDM is the future. There are other methods like SLS, SLA printing, SLS maybe also, but SLA printing or DLP, which is kind of similar to, so to say. FDM won't be the future. I'm really looking forward to metal printed parts. I have actually a metal printed part. It's a bottle opener. It's so rigid. It's really rigid. I have it like 3 years now. It opened many bottles. And I think there are possibilities for manufacturers they don't even know yet. You can make geometries which you cannot make with usual manufacturing methods. So this is also something I'm looking forward to, and I honestly don't know where it will go in the future. But my opinion is FDM will not be the future just because of time. It's taking just too long, and I don't know how to speed up the process. You have like Core XY designs, they can print much faster, or Delta printers, but this is like hitting the glass roof for FDM printing, I think. I think for home desktop use it's quite okay, and this is nothing where metal printing will be in the future. Home desktop users, it's just too dangerous. Oh, I'm talking probably too much. I missed the 4, the 8. Oh, this is so small. I need some pliers or something. 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 8, 8, 1. This. Okay. I don't want to lose anything. I could use like small boxes where to put all the stuff in, but I don't know if I have something right here. Whoops. It's beginning. So the mess is beginning. Okay, let's see. We have 4 pieces right here. And now we have to insert these pieces. Ooh. That's a pretty tight fit. Was it saying right here? Okay, nice. That's a nice trick. So they tell you to use the needle nose pliers and press them in. But I have to get them in first. Ooh, that's nice. Thanks. There's another gun right here. It's Fortnite tactical shotgun, and there's a axe from Fallout. You cannot see. Maybe you can see it like this. No. I think the table is really hard to break, even if it's from IKEA. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just using the pliers to put them in. Now you're looking at my face. You don't want to see my face, I think. Whoop. Focus. Okay. If I'm remaining any silent, then I'm trying to focus myself. It's like meditation, putting together metal and 3D printed parts. Come on, get in. I think I have no chance of being as fast as 3D Maker Noob. No! I probably will break my table if it's continuing like this. Okay, now, yes. 2, nice. That was okay. Next one. Get in. Nice. maybe next time I'm getting an assembly one, I don't know. And there's something I see on every part. The powder coated metal build plates of Prusa. I never had one, and I think they finally resolved the production issue, but me personally, I don't like the surface. As for my applications, I need flat surfaces, and so I really don't like the powder coated one. So you ordered a powder coated one? Yeah, you have to do both talking and assembly. So I will be not as fast, but it's okay. For me, I think it's more fun. Make sure you've passed the nuts all the way in. Let's see. Nope, I actually didn't. Good point. That's looking good. Yeah, I think the powder coated one. I had a printer. I bought the MK3S and I got it, and I was wondering about the surfaces because all my parts back then in 2017 had like this super rough surface, and I thought like, what are they doing with the parts? And I just was not asking anymore after some time, and later then they announced the Mark III, I think, and they said, yeah, it has a powder coated plate. So he tested it actually quite long, I think, but probably not the production process. He had some batches to test on his own printers, and as usually there's a super high demand for Prusa printers. So I think that was the issue. Too much demand and the process wasn't stable enough. Yeah, the flat one really has some benefits, as said, for me. The rough one, yeah, I heard people really like it because 3D printed parts anyway are pretty rough. So why have like a shiny surface on the other side? But I even designed my files to have like flat surfaces because you don't have to sand them if you want to print them. So the flat one for me personally is the better one. Okay, take the first pair of Y holders and then put them right here. And then tighten both screws equally, but not completely. We will tighten them fully later. All right, no problem, Mr. Prusa. The nylock for the white belt idler need to be seated completely. Use a screw to pull it in. Okay. We will see. Ah, okay, this is the next step, white belt idler. You are ahead of the game. Okay, not completely tightening. It's looking good. I didn't start the watch how long it will actually take, but I am live for 1 hour already. It's ridiculous. Okay, we had some technical issue in the beginning, but 1 hour into the build and only the frame is assembled, that will be a real pain. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Well, another how to say YouTuber or 3D printer, he took like 3 hours 30. I have read that it usually takes about 6 hours to assemble one. I'm hoping for 4 hours, but honestly that's just a wish. I think it's more like 5 to 6 hours to assemble it. No, it's okay. It's quite fun talking to you, because otherwise I would be just sitting here listening to some music and assembling it. You are giving me helpful advices, so there's no issue with it, man. You can spam as much as you want. Okay, these are in place and not tightened completely. Nothing fell out. Just checking quickly. Okay, looking good. Okay, next one is the Y belt idler part 1. We need one belt idler, which is in here probably. Which one? This one. And then we need screws. We need one M3 by 18. I really need something to put all the stuff in. This would be really awesome. I will take this so I don't lose anything. Okay. Go away. Okay, we need 2 of these ones, and 18 should be this one. Looks like good. The nylock nut, 1, and M3N, 1, 2, and the bearing. Okay, we got the bearing, we got the 2 nuts, we got the nylock nut, we got this one is okay. This is all. Let's speed up the process a little bit. There's a nice Prusa symbol here. Take the Y belt idler and insert 2 M3N nuts. Sweet. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that was easy. Turn the idler to the other side and insert the M3 nylock nut. The rubber inside the nut must be facing towards you. Obviously, because you have to screw something in. What? 27 hours? That's ridiculous, really, really. And yes, the Prusa ones are pretty damn good. I think it's the best printer in regards to cost, probably. And I'm not affiliated in any way with Prusa. This is just my honest opinion. Okay, how I'm gonna put it in? Probably like that. Ugh. Yeah, the nylock adds some safety, but I think you really only need it where you have rotation involved, like for the idler. Otherwise, the parts, I don't think they will really loosen themselves, because yeah, it's already in, because you don't have so much vibration, I think, in the printer. If you had like a lot of vibration, your prints would be pretty bad. Okay, it actually didn't went in with force or something, it was quite okay. And next one is this one, and is there any direction? Bearing housing doesn't matter, okay. Question answered, I would say. Okay, I think I can just a little bit. Okay, I can see it's flush with the nylock, so it's fully in, and it still has some movement, looking quite good. And the next one, we have to put it in which direction? Like this. I really don't really need to two and we need. Yeah, they are seated, I think, quite good. I can apply some additional force. Ah, that's a quite good point. Yes. Man, dude, you're like, you should work as an Prusa assembly instructor. Really? I think they are the assembled ones have a higher lead time than the kit ones, which makes sense because you need more time. And if you want like a powder coated one, I think you have to wait forever, because the ones who ordered some time ago will get them first. I think it's even disabled for new orders, if I recall correctly. I'm not getting that in. Ah, I'm on the wrong side. I thought like, okay, it's not working. That's actually some freaking good poka-yoke. You cannot mount this piece on the wrong axis, on the wrong side. That's really amazing. I have to say that. Yeah, so it's really safe to say that you cannot actually go wrong with the Prusa. If you have the money, if you want to try out 3D printing, a Mark III or Mark 2S should be good to go. There are some Chinese printers which you can also try, but it really depends on what do you want to do with it and what you want to achieve with it. Do you want to tinker around, and you can go for a Chinese one? You don't care about warranty or safety? Not 100%, because there are also Chinese good printers, I would say, but there are also some, like in German you call like a black sheep. It's really up to you. If you don't want to tinker around at all, buy like a assembled one. I think the price is really worth it. So rotate the frame with longer extrusions towards you, take the white blah 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 blah. Okay, this is fairly tight. And now we already are on the y-axis motor and motor holder. This one, and now we need some more M310 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 and nuts. 1, 2. Let's hydrate. Ah, okay, fueled up. Y-axis motor. Hello there. Oh. Z-axis, extruder, Z, X, Y. Y. Okay. Yes, the dot is showing up. I looked at the picture and they clearly marked it with an arrow, and it's looking up. It's flush against the top surface. What is with what? Ah, vodka. No, it's too early. Okay, we have to put the nuts back in. I have to see if you can actually, whoops, see something right here. Oh my God. Don't get sick, please. I think I made it worse than before. Okay. So, where was I? Nuts have to go in like this. So this might look pretty rough to you, but I'm actually pressing them in and trying not to harm the, how to say it, the tab. I think for now it's working quite well. So this is the motor, cable is right here, And now we have to put it on like this. Yes. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't have a tiny power tool. So actually, I think screwing them in and screwing them out would take me even longer. As long as I don't damage them, this should be okay. This was something really, really annoying. Yeah, I think I'm not yet using excessive force. I'm trying to be gentle as always. This is already annoying me because this was something on the Hypercube build. I didn't have a power tool with the right bit. I don't have yet. If I had a power tool, this would be so freaking fast. But I consider this like it's workout. Okay. Place the Y motor holder on the motor. No, this. That's looking good. Putting it on something elevated would be really good, really handy, just for the screwing part. Okay, that was it for y-axis. Last one fixed so many issues. With the U-bolts, they can damage the bearings. Ah, okay, yeah, that's something also for the MK3S build. I was pretty cautious with those ones. In Germany there's a saying like nach Fest kommt ab. I don't know if you understand. It mainly means how to translate. After you have tightened them too much, they are loose, so to say. And in this case, I know they are compressing the casing of the bearings, which is not good. Whoops. Okay, I need the frame. Whoop. This one. Orientation. Six nylock nuts. Okay, 6 ones, those 3 and 3 bearings. So when placing the bearings on the Y carriage, make sure that they are oriented as shown in the picture. The question is, does it matter which side I use? Probably not. It's symmetric. One of the tracks row of bolts has to be in line with the cutout for the bearings. Makes sense because it is sliding on the metal rod with these bolts. Okay, let's see. This is very important part of the assembly which can significantly influence printer's behavior. Please read following lines carefully. Orientation doesn't matter. Insert line bearing in the cutout and secure it by U-bolt. Hold thumb on the U-bolt and turn the carriage. Place nylock nuts on both ends of the U-bolt. Start tightening the nuts. Tightening the nuts. Let's see. This should be too small. .5. Okay. Oh, I don't need that. I don't need that. Yeah. I'm actually some kind of nervous. This is crucial, I think. Okay, we have to put them through. Oh, they are tight fit, really tight fit. Oh, why are they so tight fitting? Okay, this should be good. Let's make it that way. I can slide them in, orientate them to the right side, press it down. All right. Start tightening the nuts, but ensure you are tightening both nuts equally, and as soon as each nut reaches the surface of the Y carriage, stop tightening. Sounds good. Let's get them on and then check orientation of the bearing again, because it already moved. I'll press it down like this. Have a good coffee. Maybe quality on mobile is better. No, I think it's it's my computer or my internet which is causing the stuttering. Again, I apologize for that. I hope I can fix it in the future. Okay. Interesting. Okay, the bearings are on the downside. The nuts are tightened. Nothing is really moving freely. Let's make the next one. I'm wondering if there is like still need of IGES bearings, you know, the polymer ones. There were people using it for the Mark II because it was so loud on the y-axis, which is something I also noticed. The y-axis is extremely loud and also louder than the x-axis. Last one. Gentle torque, 2-finger torque. Okay, looks good. Nothing is moving except for the ball bearings, the bearing bolts. Now, ensure again the nuts are tightened just to the surface equally. Check if the bearing is centered in both directions. If not, slightly release the nuts and adjust position. Then retighten the nuts to the previous state. When you're ready, using pliers, rotate each nut but only 90 degrees. Okay. Ooh, I have to rotate this one just the tiniest bit. That I think is quite okay. I really don't want to over tighten those. That would be bad. Boing. Oops. Okay. Now just to the surface. All right, and now we are going for 90 degrees. That's about it. Okay. Okay. Don't lose balls, yeah. Would be obviously bad. Shaking them or something. Edges with edges rods are okay, but not on other rods, yeah. Okay. I never heard about the other edges bearing holder for 3D printers where one side is fixed and the other is free. Never heard about it. So we are taking now the rods. I think I need the middle ones. Let's get them out. 1, 2. Be gentle, be as gentle as possible. Okay, let's see. I need those. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Just think of something. Would be interesting. I really considered it for my MK3S, using edges bearings because of the noise. But as said, I'm running it on silent mode. No, I don't have PDFE lubricant. I have like some heavy grease, and I have like some WD-40, usually energy engineers lubricant, but you can also apply it later. I consider these parts are lubricated already, and I did it on my Mark II, just putting some grease on it. It worked just fine. Okay, take all the smooth rods and compare the lengths. I did this. If you can slide them smooth readily, check to two bearings. Okay, let's gently insert these rods. I think the trickiest one is the left one. Let's do this first. I would say that was a success. Yeah, no release spray, no. But I think it's not a Teflon one. I would have to check. So far so good, I would say. Yeah, no bars lost. They said like if you have lost like 1 or 2, it's okay, but if not, order new bearings. I have like some spare bearings right here, but they are Chinese ones, so aborting right here would be bad. So far so good. They are running smoothly. Let's see. Take the Y carriage including smooth rods and place them in the YZ frame. Make sure the 2 bearings are on the left side. Okay. Hi there. Yeah. The grease collects a little bit of dust, but I think you have to think in a smaller dimension. What are you doing with this guy? I think I have over 1,000 hours on my Prusa Mark III without any maintenance or something, and it's still working like charm. Really, I really have to do a maintenance. That's also why I got a second printer, to have the second printer running and do some maintenance on the first printer. I have a new PEI sheet, but in long terms, I think you just would get other bearings or replace them. The rods anyway are wearing out at the time, so I think the grease or the lubricant is not the biggest point here. Where was I? What did you say? Hold the rods when moving? Yeah, I don't want them to fall out. Okay. That sounds really awful, metal on metal, but do I have to press them in or? A little bit, okay. Now we need a bunch of zip ties. The question is, where do I have the zip ties? Here. Hi, Jeff. So the next step is securing the Y carriage, putting in 4 zip ties. Like that. Find the package, slide the zip tie. Head should be inside the frame. Head should be inside the frame. Then we will make this. Building a 3D printer. Before you tight the Y rod holders, move the bed a few times and push it close to the spot you tied them. Pretty good. Yeah, let's see. It's running really, really smoothly, so I have no concerns at the moment that it's no good. I just have to check out. It should be on the inside. Then we have to rotate this one just to see. Let's see. That is actually pretty smooth, really. I can let it run like this. It's looking good. Yes, Cardi's order. I need more printers for this. So let's hide these. I would say this is okay. It's really smooth. I don't have to align anything. It even says like ensure all the knots are released. But everything is tightened and it's running super smooth, really. I think I have nothing to align. I just didn't screw the screws all the way in, so they actually aligned themselves, I think. That's pretty awesome. Let's say first of all, let's cut the zip ties. I'll see if I have other pliers because that's not looking good. Like those ones. I can cut them really flush. Make it also beautiful. No. I will do it now because they said it's just in the end. That's why I was surprised that it's running so smoothly. So I will now align them. Needs more lube? No, I think not. It's still metal on metal. You won't eliminate all the sound, and yeah, as he said, my microphone is probably not the best. Is it already annoying you? Just cleaning up for a second. Okay, next step. So the screws are all tightened, and now there's a flat part on the motor shaft. Rotate it similarly to the first picture. Okay. Can you see it? Okay. Place a G216 pulley on the Y motor. Don't press the pulley against the motor. I probably should not lean on the bearings. Have a nice dinner. Leave a gap so. Okay. The question is, what is the distance? It's around here. Okay, should be tight. Not all the way to the motor as said. Then the next step is Y-axis assembling the belt. Probably the belt is this one. It's quite short. Quite short. Okay, these I need later maybe. Table is also not the biggest. Limited space. Oh, this is the extruder bag. Where did I put? Okay. They are right here. Y-axis belt assembly. Y-axis almost done, I think. Now we need some screws. The extra long one, then the two M3N nuts, one nylock nut, and yeah, 4 M3x10. Take the Y belt holder, smaller of the two 3D printed parts, this one. The smaller one? This orientation, okay. Insert the M3 nut all the way, insert the M3N nylock nut all the way. No. Couldn't they just design it with like M5 nuts? Would be much easier. Oh, come on. I just have to get it ever so slightly. Whoop. That's it. And now we'll use a trick. No, that pushed it out. Come on. That's actually quite nice. Use the screw pulling technique. I did. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Bend one end of the belt and push it in the holder. Use an Allen key to push the belt in. Oh, okay. I will have to check it out later because computer far away, but I will do. Amazon. Is it an affiliate link? No. I'm wondering, do you have like audio all the time? Because my audio is like always on. Now it's off, okay. Should I make one? You can do if you want to, it's no problem for me. But I won't use it, it's for you. So make sure the bended part at the end are within the width of the printed part. Ever so slightly. I would say it's okay. It looks like on the picture. Ah, now I have to put through one screw. That's interesting. Oh. Teeth on the belt must be facing up. Okay. That would have been an issue. Oh, the fit is really super tight. Ugh. That is crazy. Oh, you need actually some force to put it in, man. That's strange. Okay. Using tighten until you reach a nut. Don't over tighten the screw, you will deform the belt, but is it fixed? Okay. It's looking fixed. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's really, it's, I cannot recall on the Prusa. I think you had like on the plate, on the backside of the plate, you just tighten up both ends of the belt, and that's about it. This design, yeah, they engineered quite well. I'm surprised. So using M3x10 screw, fix the Y belt holder to the Y carriage. Tighten the screw and ensure the printed part is parallel with the axis. Okay, now I understand, because those pictures are quite small. Where am I on the... So they are on this side, and they are promoting... Is it just one screw? Oh, okay, this is tapped. All right, this is tapped. That's weird. That's weird. Interesting. I will take a step back here and do it from underneath. Okay, the belt is in the way. That's strange, so to say. No. Flip the frame and watch out for orientation. Yeah, I just don't want to flip the frame, but I still think the orientation is quite fine. So okay. Use the hole on the left. Guide the belt along the y-axis around the pulley on the y-motor and back. Okay, just make this alignment. Oh yeah, thanks. Okay. Push the belt through the Y-belt idler and back to the center of the Y carriage. This is what we just did. And now take the Y-belt tensioner. This is this. Insert the M3 nut all the way. Okay, this hole is not clean at all. Bend second end of the belt and push it in the holder as in the picture. Oh, now it's getting complicated. So it has to be like that. No, it's mounted like this. So I will need to have to bend it like that. Let's see. All right. Yes. Now we need the screw. Teeth up. Yeah, basically they are teeth down now. If the printer is up, the teeth are down, facing down. Interesting that they used on the other side they used a nylock nut for the same procedure, and now they're using an M3N nut. I mean, what's the difference? Why do they use a nylock nut on the other side? That's kind of odd. Now I know why it's odd. I think I swapped in the wrong nut. Ah, damn. Yeah. Yeah, I pulled in the nylock one in the top, and for the tightening mechanism you have to use the nylock nut. I switched those around. Not so nice. But this one is constantly pushing out. That's weird. That's really weird. What is going on? Yeah, I will use a spare one because I don't want to disassemble it. I just need to see if I can get it out, but it should work, I think. Just have to put it in this, just to finish this one. I probably also have some spares of my Mark II somewhere. Yeah, somewhere. What is going on? Okay, this is really strange. I cannot screw in the M3 tab because I think the hole looks kind of off. It's off angle. What? Yeah, it's I just checked if the nut has a good thread inside and it's working, but it seems as the hole in the part, they do not align somehow. I think it's probably because of the belt. belt is forcing the screw in the wrong position. Let's see. The fuck? Sorry for the swearing. I just need to see if I can apply some gentle force so it just won't move. Nope. Nope. Interesting. Let's pull out the belt again. And see what is causing the issue. Okay. That is working. Okay, so the belt is offsetting the screw. Yeah, I already cleaned the hole. It was not pretty clean. I think the belt is just it's just too tight. Make it a little bit longer maybe. Let's see. That's pretty annoying. I also have to put it in the right direction. We'll get along somewhere. Somewhere. Come on. Ah. Okay, now it worked. Now it worked. I just had to push the screw in another direction. No! I twisted it twice. Okay. Yeah, drinking something would be good, and turning on autofocus, I can do that. Don't what? Now it's not working again. Okay, this is pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. No, it's okay. Twisted twice is okay as long tweets are facing up. No, the part was twisted wrong. So I tried to move the part in the right direction. But I actually twisted it twice, which obviously is not good. This, yeah, it's just like I'm taking half an hour to screw in one damn screw, and the other side just went fine. This is annoying me. Come on, what is going on? It's pretty unfortunate that I already had in the screw, but mess it up. I need one more hand probably. No, it's still in. I'm still fiddling around with this one not to tighten this piece. Ah. It's a mess. It's really a mess. Come on. You can already make bets. Does he screw in the screw in under 1 hour and over 1 hour? This will be the question. Yeah, it's less pain until now, but it's also me getting sweaty hands already. Oh, need to stretch a bit. Oh, now it worked. Okay. You see, a small stretch and everything is good. So let's get out the nut. I think I'm gonna put it on the side again. And just push it out. And search for the spare back. Y-axis, Z-axis, E, PSU, spare. All right. Yeah, probably a good idea. Short break. Then I will take the autofocus. I think I would work to page 37 until the x-axis assembly. Then I would drink. I will turn off the autofocus. Hopefully this will increase the stream quality. Sorry for that already. Okay, this is done. Now I have to fix guide the belt along the y-axis around the pulley on the Y motor and back. This is done. Push the belt through the other center of carriage. Yep. Okay, this part is also this part probably is not really good printed. There's some debris on the part. There's also some under extrusion. Take the Y-belt tensioner. I did this using the M3 screw. Fix the Y-belt tensioner. Don't tighten the screw completely. Okay. It's interesting that you have to tighten a nut under the belt, which is kind of impossible. That probably could have been designed a little bit better. Just to put the screw on the other side of the belt will be already better, because it's already under tension. I just don't want to ruin the tab. Okay, not completely tightened. Use the hole on the right. Insert the M3x30 screw through both printed parts. Now you can see it better. Okay, the screw is also not going through. Interesting. I didn't check the hole. It would make no sense if you have to screw it all the way through, I think. And the screwing is kind of a pain. Oh no, why you do this to me? Just go through. Damn. Ah, okay. You can't push it through. That's weird. Probably there's a reason behind that. I just don't see it right now. Well, that's a mess. Okay, that's kind of a mess, I think. Screwing in the screw will take forever. Oh. Okay, I'm close to the nut. Wow. Okay, I'm in. Make sure the belt is placed in the axis of the printer. Let's see. Yeah, I've put in the nylock nut. I think the belt is not in the axis. I will have to move the pulley a little bit. That looks a little bit better. interesting. There's some movement on the frame here. Just the tiniest bit. Probably it will be fixed when the belt is tightened. Nope. Okay, it's very interesting. I'm wondering if this is enough. I think it's too loose, just a little bit. Wrong side. Okay. I think that's tight enough. Okay, use the technique described below to test if the belt is properly stretched. Move the Y carriage with your hand towards the Y-axis motor. So you should have these. Move the Y carriage with your hands towards the Y-axis motor. Don't use excessive force. If the belt is stretched properly, you should feel resistance, and the Y carriage won't move at all. Yep. The screw also is tight, so I think we're good to go with the Y-axis. Nice. Okay. How many do I need? Because there are 3 spare ones in the package still. You get later a belt status as a T. Okay, that's awesome. Just have to take my wiring with me. I have to see if I can remove the autofocus on the main camera. Where is it? Okay, that was the wrong one, I guess. Okay, no autofocus. Okay, I also changed a little bit of the OBS settings. I lowered the bitrate. Hopefully this will increase the quality. I will quickly go to the bathroom and return in some seconds. to the back. Get back in my hole. So I actually don't think that the stream quality improved. There's still autofocus. I disabled it. I don't get it. Maybe I have to turn it off and then can disable it, but in the Logitech, I'm using the Logitech C920 for both. I just disabled it, so it should not be working. Yeah, I really think it's my internet connection, because my PC is running smoothly with no load at all. I think I will continue for 1 hour or so. That should be probably the x-axis, and if I'm fast, the z-axis. And continue the rest tomorrow, I think. Maybe I can fix the issue with the internet, or check if there's any other issue with the stream. I'm always looking to my monitor, sorry. Okay. X. These parts are so bright. I think they are brighter than the old one. It's nice. Only 4 bearings? Interesting. The rest is for the moving part. Okay. I need my storage box. Okay, I think I have to follow you too on Twitter so you can send me messages. I think I have set it up this way, or just didn't change it. You can just post and tag me, but I will see later if you wait a second. Twitter. Okay, my Twitter is not loading. What? I can. Okay, my Twitter is not loading. That's interesting. My feed is like constantly loading and nothing happens. maybe there's also some other issue with the internet. I don't know. Yeah, you just tag me maybe, and I will follow you later back if I didn't already, and then you should be fine with sending messages to me. I don't know, it's just a stupid Twitter thing. Okay. There is no M3 square nut. Ah, okay. Stuck. Now I got it. Something, which parts actually? So, like new fan or something? Just have to eat my cereal bar right here. The question I would always say is it measurable? Can you measure it that it's really more reliable? What are the errors which occur? Oh, come on! No strength! Okay, insert the printed parts, X-end motor and X-end idler, as shown in the picture. Don't try to push the bearings from the other side. Alright, first bearing should be in line with the top surface on the both X ends. .45 degrees rotated. Top surface on both. Okay, this one. Interesting. Bad bearing, bad now homes against the bearings and right Y-rod holders. Wasn't there an end stop on the Mark II, which just isn't here on this printer? But that end stop is on the Y motor holder triggered by the Y belt holder. Okay. Yeah. Sounds reasonable, at least, I would say. Insert the nut with screw M3 by 18. Make sure the M3 by 18 screw is not visible in the marked hole, as it will block other screw in future step. Oh, okay. Yeah, but the question is, can they actually move? And if it's only the homing, then do you lose any I'm wondering, what is it affecting? Do you lose any precision? Because once the part is placed, the homing does only affect the initial placement of the part. Even after a color change or something, it doesn't do a new homing. It just does it in case of power failure or something, I think. Okay. These are some pretty fine details. Check to not use excessive force. Okay. I will definitely check it out. When I can press this nut in. Ah, damn. Okay, in case you can't press the nut in, don't use excessive force. Leave the nut for now and proceed with other components for the step. Interesting. Maybe I can just pull it in. that was only just some gentle force. Yeah, but you can do it because in this case the hole in the printed part is too small, so you actually thread through the printed part. There's no pulling. That's a little bit weird, but maybe it was just enough. I think people are, if they can get a knot in, they are hammering on the part and then the part breaks. If you just apply some gentle force, it should be good. Okay. Okay. I also got it in. You just have to insert it a little bit and then it basically tightens itself. Whoops. Free moving. Looks good. Okay, this one is ready. Now we have take the remaining smooth rods and compare the length. I need the longest ones. That should be fairly easy because we only have the longest and the shortest remaining. So three bearings. I actually like the stock pliers. I'm using them every day for my MK3S to cut off filament and stuff. I just like them because they are so small. Okay. Woo! Sorry for the screaming. I just don't want to lose any balls. Ooh. That's a good point actually. Too late. I just don't want to pull them out because I think then the balls will fall out. That would be a good point. Can you guess where? No. No. Yeah, that actually would have been a good, but I think it's not a game changer, and now I really don't want to risk that the balls are falling out. So that would have been really good. It's a good thought actually. halfway. Do you think no ball will fall out? I will have to see if I have a marker. Nope. I will quickly need to get one. Just 1 second, I have to unplug myself. All right, let's see if it works. Okay, yeah, it was in with the 45 alignment. Okay, that worked actually quite well. Nice, nice, good idea, man. Really good idea. I mean, if they have it on the y-axis, why not on the x-axis? You have load on the x-axis also, so definitely. Oh. Do I have to press it in all the way? That's ridiculous. What the fuck? Yeah, I know there's a window, but I'm like 1 centimeter in and I have to pull it in like 5 centimeters, so. That's ridiculous. How much force do you need? And actually the instruction is wrong here, because it says there's a special opening in the bottom of both X ends. Check if you press the smooth rod all the way in. The second upper rod doesn't have these openings, and these openings are on both sides. probably the best thing would be like this, to have like a constant pressure. It's nowhere near in. And I really want to hit it because of the bearings which are already inside. Like something like a vise or something would have been good, where you can just press it along. Oh my god. I probably end up breaking these parts and will have to reprint them. What is going on? That's ridiculous. I cannot press them in. The question is if I think these are like 8 millimeters. If I just drill the holes out to make it perfectly fit. I have no idea how someone can finish this build in 3.5 hours. Really. Yeah, it's 8 millimeter. I'm wondering if something is happening if I just put it like this and then just smack the top one. Hulk. Yeah, Hulk smash things, yes. Hulk smash X axis. That's a bit disappointing, honestly, I would say. I don't remember that the build on the Mark II was that hard. No. I'm thinking yeah, the stream is laggy because of my crap internet connection. Okay. You probably will hear strange noises from now on. It's moving a little bit. What's a mallet? Exactly. By the way, hi. That's crazy. It's really crazy. hammer? Don't you think that this will damage the part, or? Okay, I managed to pull one rod in. Interesting. Damn. Yeah. I think I have to get one because I cannot. I have like a normal hammer. I can see if I just gently. I'm not sure if anything is actually moving. I'm really not sure. That's crazy. I don't know if I have like this part and hammer. Ben, you just assembled your own Mark III. Did you have the same issue? Or I'm just too gentle? Yeah, there are holes, but one rod is in and 3 rods are not in, and I just cannot. I just cannot push it together. There's no way. There's no way I can push them together, and I don't think I can separate them anyway. So that's, maybe I got some really bad parts with bad tolerances. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Interesting, it's not moving at all. Give it some. That's a joke. I can see it moving really, but only millimeters. And I'm smacking the part really hard. But I don't want to break it, especially on this part right here. Okay, so the bottom part is now in fully. Yeah, I thought like the x-axis is the easy part, but it isn't. Y-axis is done, yeah. Yeah, I think the part can withstand the force. It's okay. Probably still anyway printed in 100% infill. I'm getting closer. It's only 6 to 7 millimeters. But I'm scraping. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not, but on the inside you can see a lot of patchy, which the rod pushes forward, so the hole is just not perfect. This is okay. This is okay. That was it. This was easy. Easy. You have quite a print farm now. Just quickly need to check my phone. I thought I can finish the x-axis and the z-axis, but nope. I will only finish this one and continue tomorrow. The 3D printing addiction is a new thing. We really have to raise awareness. Okay, we need the pulley and the motor. Nice. When I'm finished with this build, so for today, I will also start a next job on my Mark II. I'm currently printing the wingman from Apex Legends. 3D Workbench made some files. They are pretty awesome, and I love playing the game, so this is my next print. Already had like, I had a 13-hour print and 2 times 2 hours, so 15 hours. Yeah, he's crazy. He's making like files just like that, and they are really good. They're really good. They are thought out. It's not just a block. They are assembled pretty easy. I really like them. I wish I could design files as he does. Just I don't know. It takes like 7 hours max, or even less. For a big gun, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I think he's got now a secret project. He signed some NDA stuff he wrote. I'm really looking forward to, and it's really nice that he, yeah, kind of took the next step. I mean, he's got like so many Patreon supporters, but he absolutely deserves it because he's putting out so many cool files. I'm wondering what he's doing now. PC. Because I have a PS4, but I really rarely use it for playing. And sometimes I play with Star Jeff. I don't know if you know him. He's also making some crazy props and files. Do you play a PC or console? Battlefield 2? Isn't it like, it's not the actual new one, it's a little bit older. Really? Right? Old, no service anymore. Yeah, the Peacekeeper, it's crazy, man, with the lightning and everything. I used to play Battlefield 1942. Do you remember it? It was like 15 years ago. There were no real online servers. Yeah, there was just some online servers, but you already played it on LAN. That was crazy stuff. Oops. The best game still was the very first Call of Duty. That was crazy. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I marked the bearings and it's still there. So I think I will call it good for today. Maybe I return later, but I don't think so. But I will continue the rest tomorrow. I didn't come too far. I thought I can do it in one go. Probably would take me 1 to 3 or 4 times, 3 sets to do the parts. You also did it like you did like four streams something, Ben, to assemble it. Yeah, thanks that you have been here, and it's okay, it's no spamming, guys. It's nice talking to you. It's actually quite nice, and you had some pro tips, man. Really, with the bearings, I think this is a pretty big this has a pretty high impact, I think. Yeah. So guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully see you in the next one. I hope I can do the PUBG rifle I'm currently making in my basement in the next 2 weeks, and this will be the next video. In the meantime, we were building the Mark III. As said, thank you guys for watching. I will now have to stand up and turn off the stream. Thanks.